Hello guys, Doug Jackson here with Epic Release Adventures. Showing you today how I do my mock scrapes. It's getting to the end of September here, almost beginning of October. Last weekend when I was hunting, I actually saw a couple actual scrapes starting up, so I'm making some mock scrapes, getting them out here. I'm going to be using Black Widow Deer Lures branch butter, some young buck, and also some Scrape Master beads. I start my scrapes using a garden hoe. I'll just take these out whenever I'm going to go out and make some mock scrapes. If I'm walking in to go hunting, you know, I'll use a boot sometimes or a stick. I like to use the hoe, it just makes it a little bit easier. When I'm making my spots here, what I do is I start out with a small, I try not to get too big with my scrape. You know, everyone likes to go in and see a big scrape when it starts getting to the rut. But what I do when I start them is I start a small spot, like a 10-inch circle. That way, later on, I'll be able to realize if a deer's been hitting it. A little bit of branch butter here. Using a generous amount, you know, not getting too much. Bring it down that limb. You know, if a little bit drips in the scrape's not too bad. I like to rub it in a little bit, make it stick to that limb. You know, this limb, next time I come out here and check it, you know, this limb's probably going to be broke off a little bit, but hanging here. Like I said, it's branch butter from Black Widow Deer Lures. It's forehead gland and orbital gland. So this is all stuff that comes from a deer, what they'd be putting on a licking branch. You know, when I started using scents and using scrapes and stuff, a lot of times I used to start out by putting just good old like young buck or something, putting it up here on the limb. Well, deer's not gonna pee up here. So that branch butter is a ticket for putting on a licking branch. Here's a good look of the branch butter on the limb. You can see where it's all wet there. Now I'm gonna take some young buck, spray it around the area here, get it on this grass, and then now I'm gonna put Black Widow Scrape Master beads in the scrape. Doesn't take a whole bunch of them right now. I just put a few in there. These beads though, you know, they're already infused with scent, and then as deer come up and urinate in this scrape, those beads are gonna soak that urine up and continue to put that back out into this scrape. I'll take you over here and I'll show you this scrape here in just a second from a close up, kind of show you what I've done here. But Black Widow Deer Lures, best, fresh, never frozen. Don't use brown and broken down scents. Check them out on Facebook as well as Instagram. And also check out Epic Release Adventures on Facebook and Instagram. Here's this small scrape I've started. Here's my hand, you know, next to it. It's just basically if you spread out your hand, kind of almost cover it up. Got the scrape beads in there. This way, when a deer comes up here and starts working it, they're going to start spreading this out, making it a lot bigger, and you'll know that you're getting activity on your scrapes.